Hello, good evening people. Second stream in a row. Still on the Balkans theater with the same plane, and this time I'll be doing something quite different from last evening. Probably going to, well, this time it will be a cargo ship. Basically we'll attack cargo ships with the AGM-65G. Let's hope it works. I'm not sure at all it will be working fine. But yeah, I wanted to try and give it a shot. So let's see how it behaves. Alright. Let's now focus on the 2D interface. So we'll be departing from exactly the same location. And we'll be targeting those two cargo ships we have here. And let's hope they will not be surrounded by SAM capable frigates or any other kind of ships. The goal here is to prevent the enemy from getting cargo loads for his supplies. We've got two of those, and I definitely hope that the 4 missiles I will bring and carry with me will be enough for that. Alright, okay. What I'll do in this case is just check the comms, set that back to the tower frequency, and check we have everything ready for our flight. Okay, and VHF set to tower again. Target, I won't set any target. It's not needed because this is a moving target. I'm not even sure it's going to work fine, to be honest. So we'll be tracking that thanks to the sniper pod. And yep. So let me change actually our loadout. I don't want to carry the tanks with me. I don't need the fuel tanks with me. I'll probably carry a full load of AGM-65. Jamming stuff, I'm not even sure I am currently. I will be using the jamming stuff, to be honest. Well, it's not that it's a huge load anyway, so we can keep it. And the drag factor is kind of impacted. So alright. Okay, since we're not really looking for it, Ripper. Since we're not really looking forward getting the getting shot by anything floating over the sea, I'll go flat and not carry any jamming device with me. Okay. Well, alright, okay, I'll go that way. Let's set okay, recheck the loadout. Seems to be fine. Okay. Distance is really, there's nothing. I mean, this is like 16 nautical, even a bit more, 17 nautical miles. The ship seems to be heading northwest from what I can see, and we'll be checking the vicinity and check where if the progression of those targets, to be honest. So let's see how it goes. All right then. I'll hop in directly in the airplane. Already started. I don't want to do a full ramp start. I want to do a quick mission tonight, so I don't want to do the full stuff here. All right, okay. Let's take off and let's go for the taxiway.
Sentry 1, radar contact, hold side, 305, 10 miles, 18. Sentry 1, radar contact, hold side, 280, 30 miles, 25,000. Sentry 1, radar contact, hold side, 300, 200.
And thanks for the OS, by the way, Ripper.
190, 30 miles, 18,000.
Alright, 4 minutes before we go. Checking the last settings and see if everything's fine. Seems to be the case. Yeah, that's what I fear actually. I fear I might get hit by something at some point. Alright, runway 11. Yeah, I guess we'll go directly left via Charlie. And yeah, probably the runway will be long enough for us. Okay, so let's run down. Everything seems to be loaded up correctly. And there we go. Exactly where I wanted it to pop in. Shoot, sorry. The FPS seems to be impacted at some point. Probably because of the encoding stuff. But it should be okay. Alright then, what we'll do this time... Okay, we've got that up. Got everything set up here. Checking a few other settings. ILS on. Although I'm not going to use it anyway. Hard points are all already up. That one to barometer.
Panther 11, Shenandoah Tower. Taxi clear of the runway.
I'm going anyway, don't worry for that. We're a bit early on schedule. No worries on that. Okay. 170 already passed. Gear up.
Resume on navigation.
And Panther 11 is airborne. And we'll wait for 360. And once 360 has been... Yeah. Now, getting back to Buster. Let's check our flight plan. Waypoint number 2 is on our right. Ooh, we have to be careful with the load, the drag factor here.
Resume on navigation.
The wings are wiggling a lot. K2 is airborne. Alright. Okay, now recording, trying to record the, alright, there we go. This is waypoint number 2. Let's check the crew stuff, the bug. We're almost on schedule. And if we check the flight level at 22,000, yeah, well, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, let's get it out of here anyway. Meanwhile,
in position.
now we'll go to air to ground and power on the Mavericks. get back to navigation. And TGP, we'll set that to air to ground. Let the TGP align itself and gain some altitude. Let's get back to standard barometer. Stuff seems to be fine for now. Let's scan a bit further to see if there is no immediate threat. I don't think so, otherwise probably the AWACS would be contacting us. By the way, switching to uniform 6 to get the information from the AWACS and stuff. It seems we are missing something here, but most probably because there is no ECM. So if I'm trying to pop up the ECM, yeah, it won't be working because obviously we don't have any ECM pod. Okay, almost at desired altitude. We have to stop at 22. Alright, we just passed 20. Seems to be stable. Wingman still information. Okay. Alright, we'll stabilize. We're a bit behind schedule now. Okay, stabilizing. Okay, this is the off, this one. Okay, gaining speed a bit. Probably I'll burn a bit more fuel. Already 5,900. Oh yeah, well. I definitely hope I have enough fuel for that. I guess so, but we won't stay too long in the vicinity. Now I have my doubts, to be honest. Maybe I didn't take enough fuel for the mission. Well, we'll see. We'll play it safe. We'll go directly waypoint number 6, which is our ingress point. And you know what? Let's go directly to the target point anyway. We'll have to search for the target on the ground, and we're not even sure it will be there. I think it will have progress
bingo,
anyway.
Bingo.
Yeah, already bingo. That's surprising. I didn't think that would be. It's just as if I didn't take that much fuel with me. Well. Yeah, that's what I could have done, to be honest, yeah. I might find myself in a difficult situation if I, yeah. Alright, so for now, let's change the bingo value to 500,000, which is definitely not enough, but at least, well, it's something around I have to travel at least 120 straight line. So yeah, I'm far below anything I should have taken. Yeah, are you right? I still have the decision where I could actually go back to the base and take, but I cannot. I'll have to restart the mission anyway, which I'm definitely not looking forward. All right, so let me do the calculations here. Probably I'll climb a bit higher just to save a bit more fuel. But usually it's like if I take 120 multiplied by 15 is 1,800 plus 1. Yeah, the bingo should be somewhere at 3,500. So we'll set that to 3,500. IOZL. All right. So now the bingo is set to 3,500. And I'll probably climb a bit more just to gain a bit, just to save a bit more fuel. Let me deactivate the track air for now. Shaking a bit. Yeah, because we have a limitation because of the AGM we're carrying with us and the load on the wings. We'll try to continue our climb for now, trying to reduce the impact on our fuel costs. I would not pretend I could be able to start one up, but since all the systems are kind of modeled here, I would definitely be familiar with all the functions I would see in if this is the same block that I'm used to. I would definitely start up Boeing or an Airbus far better than an F-16, but yeah, why not? Why not? That could be a challenge, but I don't think that challenge can be given to everyone, to be honest. All right, I think we'll stop at Angel 30. All right, so let's stay at Angel 30 and continue our cruise to the target. Yeah, the only thing about the F-16, which is rather different from the other aircraft I know, is that there is actually no APU. The system you have here is an EPU, which is an emergency power unit. This is solid fuel combined with the main turbine. So basically it's just that the EPU is a power source you can use for a couple, I think it's like 10 or 15 minutes maximum. And only in case you have lost the main engine and you're not able to restart the engine, or you're looking to restart the engine, and basically you need to have some system powered on, the EPU is there for that. So you just start up the EPU, and the EPU will provide essential power to the systems, at least to give you some situation awareness and being able to do your stuff before it's you're basically hitting the ground. Hi, Mr. Young Pap. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I've been up for the for like less than 15 minutes or so. I don't think the bot will answer that request. Yeah, well, there you go. This is the F-16 of Falcon BMS. So you'll see me succeeding or failing, depending how it goes with my cargo ship hunt. What we could do actually is the Mavericks are poured on right now, which means that we currently have, I think it's a bit more than an hour to go before it turns down. Oh, sorry, Ripper. Hold on. Hold on a sec. I need to authorize you. Hold on a sec. Permit. Yep, you're now permitted. Okay, so meanwhile, now let's go to the MFD here and start. Yeah, you posted twice. Yeah, thank you. Good advertisement. All right, so let's go to the C mode and see what we have here. So I'll try to expand a bit. I hope those guys are moving, because otherwise I won't be able to see them at some point. We could actually check what's cooking here, but that's damn too far anyway. We could go for TV, but that's too far for now, so we'll continue scanning and monitor our path on the flight plan. That thingy thing at your food, please. Can you be more precise? Yeah, I didn't say that you need the EPU to start the F-16. The F-16 can start on its own. I agree on that. Although I guess you could connect the a GPU to the F-16. But obviously, yes, the F-16 is able to start on its own. Yes, it's true. And that's what we're doing, basically. Gas pedal. There are a couple things. That's the rudder. That's the hook. This is the angle of attack. Well, don't know what to tell you more than that. Okay, so we are 40 nautical miles. I see some stuff here. I'm not sure this is it, but why not? is kind of further, but I'm not sure I will be able to see anything. I definitely hope. The rudder, R-U-D-D-E-R, rudder. Yeah, those are ships, but right now I'm looking for cargo ships, and I don't see what I want here, so let me check if something moving stuff. No, not going to be doing any. I see some echoes. The rudder pedal is for the yaw, Y-A-W, and the yaw is the lateral moving effect that you can have. It's common to any kind of plane actually. When you have all the three axes, you can move with your plane. The yaw is one part of that. Is part of that. Okay, so let's see if we can get anything here. Let's. Oh, that's. What is that actually? Is that the cargo stuff? I don't see much. Let's switch to another mode. And I'm probably too high. So, alright, so let's disable the autopilot. Do fence in. I'll tell the flight also to go fence in. And go idle. Seriously? Earth is already there? Shoot. Something must be wrong here. Well, kind of surprising. Okay, fence in 6. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't see anything on the FCR. I'll switch back to C. Nothing. Oh yeah, those little spots here. Let's see what we have on the TGP. Those are ground targets actually. Not even, alright. Hold on. I got an issue with the track IR, I don't know why. Okay, well, track IR doesn't want to work anymore. I'm doomed. Seems to be an issue with the track IR. I think it has crashed at some point. Alright, so let's check the FCR, 20 nautical miles just in front. We'll go snowplow and check what we see just in front. Nothing happening. Point 10 nautical miles 20. Yeah. Nothing happening here. Let's go to snowplow, scan the vicinity. Nothing here. Let me check. We're still on C stuff. Cursor 0, snowplow. Nothing here. I don't have any visual on anything here. I don't see any boats. I don't see anything. Alright, so let's get back, revert to our previous location, and scan behind us. Let's do the snowplow stuff. Yeah, I was not expecting to see land actually here, but this is the case, so those seems to be a set of islands, and maybe ground at some point. Auto. Let's scan further. Okay, so let's remove now the cursor 0. What is that? F-16. All right. Okay. Okay, so we've got some contacts. Let's head back to the location. But the problem is that the contacts I see in the C mode are basically most probably ground moving units. Except if we go here, seems to be, yeah, if I check, no, this is to be on the land, which is definitely not what I'm looking for. Oh, sorry, yeah. Because I have an external screen with MFDs on it, so yeah. So let's continue. We could do a snowplow again. Scan just in front of us and see if we have anything popping up on that small area, on that small parcel of land. Doesn't seem to be the case. Still the F-16, so my wingman behind me. And I still have to monitor the fuel, because I need to be sure. Yeah, Serpent 7 was over water, but I'm still surprised by the result I see here. The only thing I see, I'll try to shoot anything I have in the vicinity. 20 nautical miles. Where is that located? Seems to be on land again, yeah. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Alright, so let's head over. My joystick is Thrustmaster Warthog. Let's head to the other side and move back to waypoint 6, which I'm kind of surprised, because from the initial flight plan, there's definitely nothing. There's like 60 nautical miles at max from what I saw, so this is where it gets really surprising, to be honest. Okay, cursor 0. Let's see what we can find. I'm going to look for it to get other kinds of targets. I see some plots here, just on the line. 20, I guess, yeah. 20 is the limit. Alright, there we go. We have some ships. So let me stabilize. But those doesn't seem to be cargo ships. Alright, so let's stabilize. And yep, those are frigates. Let's see if we can check other contacts. That's going to be a bit further, and I don't know if I have. Well, I have a cloud just in front, so for now, nothing to be seen. You forgot about the. It has also the AV8, or what's the name again? The Harrier. maybe 8B, I think, if I remember correctly. TGP, what's that? Oh, might be lucky at some point. Yes, no, nope, still no the cargo. First 0, FCR. Yep, nothing interesting. I'll check for snowplow. Still nothing. You know what? I'm going to target anything I have that I know that are not friendly. Let's check 40 nautical miles. But the problem is that I'm scared to engage friendly cargo. Yeah, the sim itself is pretty much realistic, so let's go to TV mode and see if we can zoom in. Nope, it's too far for now. Let's go back to white odds. FCR, let's engage. I still have some targets there. You know what? Let's go for those guys. They're pretty close. They are too close. They're too close. I won't have time to plan my attacks. When I have eyes on those two guys, probably going to be interesting at some point. I'll check for those guys. I'll monitor. All right. Let's expand. Okay, so let's track one of those, the right one. Okay, and there we go. I will not look. I don't think though the AGMG I took or I don't think I can actually ground stabilize. I can ground stabilize them, but I cannot do the end off. Oh, okay. So let's see what we have here. We have definitely, I think those are not friendly, but definitely not our targets. Let's see if we can scan anything else in this zone. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's scan 20 miles. That's going to be interesting. Alright, so let's go to the weapons page. TGP, stabilize. Alright, so now we've got...
Caution.
Oh, end off in progress. Okay, so the end off is actually active. Okay. Okay, and then we go and go for the bore sight. But the problem is that we have to do that for each and every art point, which is definitely not what I want to do here. Yeah, and it has ground stabilized and not really tracked the target for now. So anyway, let's forget about the end off. I don't want to do the end off for now. I'll switch back to the FCR and do directly the I don't want to ground stabilize it. Alright, now we're on target. We're within range. What I'll do is that I line up. I need to be in the keyhole. You see the cross here. needs to be the keyhole. If you have an imaginary keyhole here, half shape here, there you go. All right, so we're in good conditions. Let's launch those AGMs.
Rifle.
Rifle. Okay, we've got the second one. Let's check the bore sight stuff. I think I'm being engaged by something at some point. Rifle.
Rifle.
Okay, so let's stabilize, gain some altitude,
Flare.
and check what our Mavericks are doing. Boom! Okay, let's see the result. We'll do a low pass. Too bad my track IR has failed. Oh, we've got a good hit. Definitely we've got a good hit here. Working great. Second one. Alright, so let's get the second one. Where are we? Oh, shoot. We're almost at bingo, so we need to... Alright, so this time I'll probably go for... visibility. I'll track it with the HUD directly instead of tracking it with a TGP. There you go. The target is here. Second target, and I'll take the wingman to weapons free.
Panther. 1-2. Weapons free. 2. Welcome.
There we go. We're tracking the target here. There we go. We have a good tracking signal.
Rifle.
There you go. Second one. There you go.
Rifle.
It's a bit too close, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Good hit on target. And we should have a second hit. Oh, enemy ship sunk. Well, to be honest, I hope this isn't the enemy ship, because otherwise I'm going to be probably in a bad situation in a couple minutes when I get back home and I am informed that those were friendlies. Yep. Alright, so we don't have any weapons left. Let's check the inventory. Yup. Yeah, they had AAA, but I was too fast anyway for the AAA. All right, so let's go to waypoint 9, which is our airport, and let's get landed. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the target that we were aiming for, but yeah, we still got something. And I do hope this is not friendly. I definitely hope this is not friendly. Seeing the shape, definitely that was what I think. I'm almost certain this is enemy, but you cannot be too sure about that. So yeah. AAA is anti-air guns, exactly. Alright, so let's climb now. We'll be... Alright, so we can do a fence out. Enter weak meant to go fence out.
Fence out.
There we go.
And 2, fence out.
I guess number 2 still has his load under the wing. Yep. And we have the smoke trails in the back for the targets we hit. I don't think actually there is any other ship in the vicinity. It's quite quiet, to be honest. Alright, so let's stop at 18. Should be pretty much enough for getting back to base. Mr. Tomato, welcome. Exactly. That's the Dutch version of the F-16. One of my colleagues from well, Seymour, I would say, from the Falcon community, is also told me that I should try the Belgium version of the F-16, which is definitely looking like this, but the RWR is basically the Carapace system, which gives, what he told me is that the RWR gives you the threat and an estimation of the distance of the threat, which is an essential information when it comes to situation awareness. Thank you, Mr. Tomato. I still have to get back to base and making sure I don't hit the ground like a fool and splash down like a tomato on the ground. But that should be fine. Alright, so let's clear out those failures. The failures are going to come up anyway as long as the hard point. Sorry. I think I need to I need to power off the TGP for that. There we go. I think so. I'm not sure there is a... Actually, the thing is that BMS has a tool to enable you the possibility to decide what systems you want in the F-16 cockpit, and basically it reproduces all the systems, so you can decide which type of RWR you want, which type of electronic warfare systems you're using, the layout of the cockpit, and the different types of system enabled. So there is a configurator for that, and I would guess, since there is a huge Turkish community flying the F-16 BMS, I would definitely think that there is something exists with that. No, I did with the AGM-65G. It was definitely enough to get a good hit on target and get them down to the bottom. The G's are the optical ones, I guess, and they are the ones with the biggest warhead. Well, it's not only the skins; it's also the block version and the block version. So basically, the cockpit layout is a bit different, and also the systems enabled in the F-16 version. And also, if you're Turkish, merhaba. Don't ask me too much Turkish word. I know some of them, a few of those. Like nasılsın, merhaba. But that's all. A few of them, and but that's it. Yeah, I'm kind of sad my Triceras has crashed because it's not working. But anyway, should be fine. We will survive that. Don't need the Triceras to land anyway. The AGM-65G version. Golf. Okay, so we are 40 nautical miles now from the airport, and yep, that's possible. That's possible. One thing interesting would be if the theater is compatible with the update 3 of BMS 4.33. I know there is like an Hellenic theater campaign, so probably the F-16 version in this campaign would probably match the one existing for the Turkish and Hellenic forces. Let me do a close view. Definitely, the model is quite good, but definitely the model from Janas is beautiful. So as you can see below, you have the TGP, so the targeting ground pod. This is you can see at the front of camera, which is moving to aim for what you're trying to look at. Usually this targeting pod also has the laser system enabled with it. And then we have on tip of the wings the AM AMRAAMs, so AM-120 Fox-3, and just below that we have the AM-9s, so the Fox-2, so infrared capacity. You see the sounds changes. I don't know if this is a parachute or if those are more embedded systems. Alright, let's go back to the cockpit. And we should be close to the airfield, so let's contact the airport straight away.
Icon 1-1, hold short. Panther 1-1, inbound for landing. Good afternoon, Panther 1, Camaroa approach. Runway 11, welcome back.
Runway 11.
2, inbound for landing.
Okay. So currently we're heading 162. Alright, okay, so I'll turn a bit right to get myself a bit distance from the runway and making sure I can do my final. I can go for a long final. Why isn't DCS making this module? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't. The thing about DCS is that I do own a lot of modules actually on DCS, and I do spend some time with the Mirage. But the thing I'm kind of reluctant with, and I don't like with DCS is the fact that you cannot go like that and have a full campaign already loaded and play in a campaign like that. Creating a mission in BMS is pretty basic as long as you understand the basics. And when this is done, the campaign itself and the mission is directly you go. DCS was more oriented, I would say, on ground attack and scripting stuff, which is normal, I would say, because it was initially for the Ka-50, so the chopper, the Russian chopper. 112.
1012.
Alright, so we'll wait for 5,000 and switch back to 1012. But I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the Hornet. Actually, If I don't remember if it's going to be the C version of the Hornet or if it's going to be the Super Bug. I don't think that's going to be the Super Bug. I think it's going to be an F-18C. One other plane I'm really looking forward to see how it behaves is also the Tomcat. I guess some people will be reviewing the Gripen also. Alright, so let's go, let's pop out the gears. Confirm that we have our tree greens. Alright, so everything locked correctly. I'll disable now the radar and disable the data link. Okay, so now let's turn to the runway. Radar is disabled. $170. Okay, so let's line up with the runway. I have to watch the angle of attack. Let me zoom out a bit. I don't have any traffic in sight. Let's do a quick zoom out.
Python 13, Shenandoah Tower. You are cleared for takeoff, runway 11.
Shoot, they're taking off.
11, Shenandoah
Alright, so
Tower.
let's reduce speed.
Navigation.
Oh, they just took off. Alright, okay. I see
Falcon
the
11, taxi, runway 11. Python 12, Shenandoah Tower. Resume on
There you go.
navigation.
Well, I'd like to know if I'm... should be careful with the speed, actually.
Caution. Caution.
Yeah, I know this is still the end of failure. Still someone on the runway? No, seems to be clear.
Falcon 11, hold short. Good afternoon.
All right.
11, Shenandoah Tower. Cleared for landing, runway 11. Check gear down.
Enter 11, clear to land runway 11.
Shenandoah Tower. Resume on navigation.
Okay, so let's pop out the air brakes. Reduce speed to something around 150 something. For now, the approach speed I have is good. I'll try to maintain the angle. Let's focus on those two.
Panther 1-2, descend to 4,000, maintain 300 knots, runway 11.
All right, there we go. Let's brake down. Let's brake, brake, brake. All right, speed under control. We can enable the nose wheel steering.
Panther 1-2, descend to 3,000,
And yeah, we'll do a left turn.
Left heading 110.
Yeah, it was a high on approach, yes.
Panther 1-1, Shenandoah Tower.
The thing is that if I was on the liner, I would agree that that would have been dangerous. But those planes are so agile that and so much resource and so much power that you can do whatever you want with it.
Falcon 1-1, Shenandoah Tower. Cleared for departure.
Yeah, we've been given that advice, Reaper. But this is not enough. This is not enough. I'm not looking for perfection when it comes for to land on Falcon BMS. I've got to explain for that, so I definitely don't care about the smoothest landing I could do with the F-16. I could actually try to, if I was really looking for it, I would probably do it correctly, but I'm definitely not looking for it for that. So.
Robo 1-1, inbound for landing. Robo 1-4, inbound for landing. Robo 1-3, inbound for landing. Robo 1-2, inbound for landing.
Well, don't. Well, the thing about carrier landing is that you might die. Actually, you might crash on the runway
Good afternoon, Lobo 1.
You might crash easily if you miss the cables or if you hit too hard on the deck. I think I can. Yeah, I think there are parking slots just after that.
Falcon 1-1, Shenandoah Tower. Resume on navigation.
$2,200. Well, the thing is that I think there was a problem in the flight plan because what I saw in the preparation is most probably waypoint 6 was the correct waypoint. I don't know why the waypoint 7 was so far. Bye, Reaper. Thank you for joining on stream.
Cleared for landing, runway 11, check gear down.
Alright, so now we can request for... There we go. And disable all the systems.
Logo 1-2, orbit for station 6,000. Logo 12, maintain. Logo 13, orbit for station 7000.
Okay,
Logo 13,
we'll
maintain
exit
300
here.
knots.
Let's see what happened.